Hamaguchi, Gohei.
Here is an interesting play based on a true story about a heroic old man. He loved his village so much that he thought nothing of burning all the hard-earned rice stacks to save the people in the village. Distant music and voices. Enter Hamaguchi and Tada. Hamaguchi walks slowly and leans on Tada's shoulder.
You are a good boy, Tada, to stay with your old grandfather all alone here on our hill. The afternoon is quiet, and the sea is murmuring in the sunlight. Not a fishing boat in the bay, not even a bird crying about the cliffs. My eyes that saw so far no longer see as keenly as they did. Your eyes are young. Look over the steep terraced rice fields, down to the village on the shore, and tell me what you see.
Shading his eyes.
I can see all the rice stacks of the harvest. Grandfather, what a wonderful harvest! But no rice stacks are as big and fine as ours. Everyone is happy, for we will have enough to eat for many months. The temple is being readied for the harvest festival. The girls are dressed in their prettiest kimonos with sashes of scarlet, blue, pink and gold. They are hanging lanterns that will be lit after dark. The whole village is agog with excitement.
Tada, you may go down to the village if you want.
Grandfather, I would rather stay here with you because I love you. There are 90 houses in the village and none are as big as ours. There are many wise grandfathers, but none so wise as our Hamaguchi Gohei. Just as our house stands high on the hill, so do you, grandfather, stand in respect.
A man who listens to the sea learns to be humble. Tada, when I was a little boy, I sat at my grandfather's feet, and he told me stories. Shall I tell you a story? What shall it be?
That would be fun.
Just as the two settle down, there is a crash and a rumble like a thunder. Grandfather springs to his feet and so does Tada. They hold each other close, swaying and stumbling, screaming.
Grandfather, what is it? Oh, I'm afraid.
Soothing him.
Don't be afraid, little fellow. It is an earthquake. It is over now.
Grandfather, the house shook. The earth shook.
Shaking Tada's arms.
Look towards the village. What do you see?
They are all running here and there. But oh, Grandfather, the sea.
He points excitedly.
The sea is running away from the land.
What do you see? Tell me what is running away from the land.
The sea looks as though it has been sucked away in one gulp. Oh, look! Rocks that I never saw before on the seafloor. All the people in the village are running down to the shore.
Groaning.
Oh, my poor people. Lost. Lost.
He wrings his hands.
I will not let them perish. Tada, light a torch immediately.
But grandfather, it's broad daylight.
If you love me, obey me now. Ask no questions. Run fast. Set fire to the rice stacks.
Alarmed.
Grandfather, the rice? We worked so hard, even the women and children picking up every grain.
Set fire to the rice stacks. Quick. Tada, there's no time to lose. There's a great danger.
Tada quickly sets fire to the rice stacks while his grandfather prays for the people's safety. Running in.
Grandfather, the people have seen the smoke and flames. They are coming to put out the fire. The men are running up the hill. They are all coming. Women and little children, all men and women, all coming to put out the fire.
He weeps.
It will all be burned, all the rice.
Enter Villager 1 and Villager 2, running.
How did it happen? Water. We must form a chain to the well and fetch water.
Stay where you are.
The two villagers look at each other.
Are there any stacks not yet alight?
Yes, do. We might be able to save them.
Let them burn.
Grandfather has gone mad. He made me do it.
Enter the women and other villagers. The women lead their children panting from their climb.
Are all the people here? Are there any left behind?
The old folks are climbing up the hill.
Go back and help them. Quick, quick, men. Not a minute to lose. Bring them all here at once.
Murmuring, poor Hamaguchi. Indeed he's mad. He set fire to the rice. Men enter with the old folks.
Are all the people here?
Yes, Hamaguchi, all have reached the top.
Is anyone left in the village below?
No one.
Some murmur,
Isn't it dreadful? He has gone crazy.
pointing.
Now you shall see if I'm mad. Tada, look out to sea.
Screaming,
The wave! The great wave! Look, the sea is coming back!
villagers scream and fall on their knees, clinging to Hamaguchi and each other. Only Hamaguchi stands.
The tidal wave! The tidal wave!
There is a terrible roar which increases rapidly, making them cover their ears and then a crash.
We shall all be killed. Oh, can it reach us here?
Sobbing,
Our homes, our houses, all shattered.
It is burying our fields and homes. There is nothing left.
look, the roof of the golden temple is floating far out in the sea. Now it is gone.
You are alive. Rise up, my people. You can build other homes high up here, safe from the sea.
Yes, we and our children are alive.
That is why I asked Tada to set the rice stacks on fire. We have nothing left to eat, but we are all safe.
Hamaguchi, you're a hero. You have saved us all. We will rebuild the village. We will build another temple. And on a stone in letters of gold, we will carve the name of Hamaguchi Gohei, who saved his people.
All bow respectfully. Hamaguchi Gohei. This play is based on a true story about a heroic old man in Japan. Tada was the grandson of Hamaguchi. He asked Tada to look over the steeped, terraced rice fields down to the village on the shore and tell him what he saw. Tada replied that he could see all the rice stacks of the harvest. He also said that the whole village was agog with excitement for the harvest festival. Hamaguchi asked Tada to look towards the village. Tada replied that the villagers were all running here and there, but the sea was running away from the land. The sea looked as though it had been sucked away in one gulp, and all the people in the village were running down to the shore. Hamaguchi instructed Tada to light a torch and to set fire to the rice stacks. Tada was alarmed. Tada told that the villagers worked so hard, even the women and children, picking up every grain. Hamaguchi asked Tada to be quick because there was a great danger. Tada quickly set fire to the rice stacks while his grandfather prayed for the people's safety. Tada told his grandfather that the people had seen the smoke and flames. They were coming to put out the fire. They were all coming. Men, women, and little children, old men and women. He wept because all the rice will be burned. A villager asked how the fire happened. Another villager suggested that they must form a chain to the well and fetch water. But Hamaguchi asked whether there were any stacks not yet alight. Tada told the villagers that grandfather had gone mad and he made him do it. The women were murmuring that Hamaguchi was indeed mad because he set fire to the rice. Hamaguchi asked his grandson to look towards the sea. Tada screamed and said that the sea was coming back. The villagers believed that the tidal wave will kill them all. It was burying their field and homes. There was nothing left. Hamaguchi told the people that they could build other homes high up here, safe from the sea. They had nothing left to eat, but they were all safe.